Heidi. How's everyone doing today? Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, that's as far down as it goes. There we go. I'm like, oh gosh, it's a little loud. I can turn it up a little bit. Now y'all can't hear it. My ears are very sensitive today. Today I have 4 rabbit ears, so like everything's like, oh god, it's too loud. It's 3 loud even. Let me see. The Belgian nun. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. I have the little Frosty Tools like information. Sometimes it's kind of like fun, like little trivia, and I'm just like, what is this? I forgot to turn on my Sheroes advertised. I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something, but I forgot what. So, guess who touched grass today? It's me. I touched grass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't sue me. I'm so sorry. I'm changing this music. God, this music a lot. A moment. I thought I'd be down, but man, when I said my spoons, or I'm having a day. I'm having a day, y'all. Let me be so honest with y'all. Hey, Muma. So, I have a little bit of news for you. It's news I have not yet announced on Twitter. Touching grass right now. Oh, look at this. Tell me how the grass was. It was really nice earlier today, actually. It was like 75. It hasn't been this nice in a while. I was just like, oh, hello. I forgot what nice weather was like. And then today it was just like, hi, nice weather time. It's gonna rain at 6. Oh no. Oh wait. And I just said nice weather. That was a lie. It was nice earlier. I was like, sun shining, and I had my hat on because I can't deal with the sun. Hey man. Oh, well, Twitter notifications now again, Twitter. Oh god, I hate this stupid platform. Not this platform. This platform's fine, but like Twitter, every other day it's just like broken. Like who is actually like behind the Twitter API at this moment? Because I don't think it's the person. Did they put ChatGPT behind Twitter again? Fuck. Hey Foo. So I have some very, very exciting news. And it's news I've not yet shared on Twitter. So y'all will be the first ones to hear it. For those of you who don't know, I am currently part of so let's preface. Twitch has what they call the Unity Guilds. And the Twitch Unity Guilds are groups in which you can meet other creators who identify in the same way that you do, or in a similar way. So, currently, there is the Twitch Black Guild, the Twitch Latin Guild, the Twitch Pride Guild, the Twitch Women's Guild, and the Twitch Indigenous Guild. If you don't know, like, the Twitch Black Guild, Black content creators, particularly affiliates and higher, Latin, Latinos, Indigenous people. Women is either women or femme-presenting people, and I'm forgetting one. Pride is for members of the LGBT community. If you are a Twitch affiliate and you are interested in applying for one, you should. The members in all of them are really, really cool, and usually if things like go down, people will get smacked. Like, unlike the VTuber community, and yes, I'm calling you out, VTubers, if someone's a weirdo or someone's racist, you will get slapped, because there are a lot of flesh tubers. But they're all really sweet. And I've had pretty good experiences in the guilds as of yet. So, I am part of the Twitch Black Guild, the Twitch Latin Guild, and the Twitch Pride Guild. I cannot be part of the Twitch Indigenous Guild because I'm not Indigenous for obvious reasons. However, I was not part of the Twitch Women's Guild. I had applied and they kind of ignored my application. So, yesterday, the day before, I have officially been approved. I've been accepted in the Twitch Women's Guild. Yay! So that means that currently I am in 4 of the 5 guilds. Um, Basically all the guilds that I can be in, I'm in now. I'm just everywhere now. Um, and I will continue to be everywhere for the foreseeable future. But right here, right now, I get to be with you all. And I think that's great. I think that's great. I love being with you all. Thank you. It has been a great honor to get to be in the guilds because they really do have some amazing members. If you were not here last July, the end of last July, I actually had the great honor of hosting a disability panel for Twitch. It was not on my panel. It was not on my channel. It was on Elbel's channel, the lovely Elbel. And I got to do that because of the Twitch Unity Guild. And will I probably do something again this year for Disability Pride Month? If they have something, yes. A lot of the like crazy, weird opportunities that you all see me get. So like when I was on the Black Brilliant shelf, when I was on the Latin shelf, I get those opportunities because I am in the Twitch guilds. So thank you to the Twitch guilds and thank you to the amazing leaders of the Twitch guilds for the opportunity to be part of these things. And thank you for that, Pat Geigen. I'm excited. I'm excited genuinely because it's kind of a cool thing for me because it does mean that A, I'm no longer in trouble with Twitch, and B, it's kind of like, I don't want to say like collecting them, but it does feel a little bit like I made it as a streamer. I don't know, I'm happy. And I for those of you who don't know, I've been working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. A lot of stuff. I just finished working with Kai, who is having his re-debut tomorrow. And so go by tomorrow from 10 a.m. Central, so that's 11 a.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern, so 10 p.m. Central, you get the point. If you go over there and go over to Kariel VT, and he'll be re-debuting, and you'll get to see some of the work that I've actually thrown in, because not only is he one of my closest friends, but he's like a little brother to me. Hey Boogie, if you're here, do you mind giving Kai a shout out for me? I'd appreciate it. If you can. If you're not, I understand. I'll do it. I'll handle it. Hey Chewy. But thank you. I'm very excited because I've called Kai my legacy, because for those of you who don't know, hi, I'm Ari, and I'm surprised to still be alive. I'm like every year I'm just like rolling the dice on this one. And on the day that I am no longer able to stream, I do intend to pass on the work and the mark and everything that I can on to Kai. And of course, onto everyone that I've worked with, but my intention is that Kai will be my legacy. And that was something I decided when he first started streaming. That was something we kind of like decided. I was just like, yeah, you're my legacy now. I don't know, you don't get much say in the matter. So getting to see him take a chance and like have this triumphant re-debut and return to streaming is very exciting for him, and also for me as this kind of like a, you know, older sibling type character. Um, Speaking of, so next week, I've mentioned on Twitter, next week I will be starting a 2-year anniversary. And I've had some thoughts. I've had some thoughts about it. One of the thoughts that I've had, and of course I'm going to be talking more about it then, but one of the thoughts is that I went into this. I went into this not expecting, on May 15th, 2023, not expecting to see May 15th of 2024. I thought all of the stuff and all of the things that I was told by my friends and by this amazing community that I had already been so blessed with, the people that I had fostered these friendships with, and being told by people like Scorpion, who I hope Scorp is out there doing his thing. Last time I heard, he's doing pretty well. Scorp was just like, oh, I'm gonna go on a trip to Japan next year, and I was like, oh, take pictures for me. And I didn't expect to see them. Scorp went on that trip. I never did see those photos. I never did see those photos, but I got to see, and I got to live through 2 summers with you all, 2 winters with you all, 2 springs with you all, 2 falls with you all, 2 entire years of laughter and tears and madness. And I would not have given even the darkest moments. I truly and honestly believe that it made me and it made us stronger. And from the bottom of my heart, if this is your first day here, if you've been here for, you know, for the past 2 years, thank you. It means so much. It means so much to have you all that I've been able to walk through this with. So starting next week, starting on the 15th, we'll be doing 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks from the 15th to 29th. So that starts next Thursday in 7 days to the 29th. I will be doing 2 full weeks, 6 days a week of collabs, streams, games, just as much celebration as I can possibly pack in. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Yes, in Aripalooza. Chewy, oh my goodness, I am so glad to have met you. Yes, hey Tori. It's our collab fest. I guess it's kind of a collab fest, except this time, instead of pulling random people off the street, I am pulling in all of the friends that I can possibly pull in. The friends that I have made over the last blessed 2 years. I am pulling as many of them as humanly possible. And we're gonna have just the wildest time of it. So it'll be Tori, it'll be Chewy, it'll be Boogie. Makes much more sense. Listen, usually I'll put out like public calls, but this year I was just like, I could do that, or I could just like pull in all my friends. So I'm gonna do the friend pulling thing. I never do that. So it'll be Birdie, Boogie, Chewy, Tori, Kai, Keith. I think Pubster might even make it. Chosen, who I've been trying to collab with for the past 1.5 years. I kid you not. Chosen and I are gonna collab once and for all. And I'm so very excited for you to meet all of my lovely friends who I have been so grateful to have met over these past 2 years. Yes, I will learn Fortnite from you. Probably not during the 2 weeks, but probably in June. June is gonna be my Fortnite learning. That's gonna be my Fortnite training arc. I promise. I'm gonna learn how to play Fortnite. And then I'll play it like once on stream and then be like, wow, I suck at this. Never play it again. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've had something that I'm like this intensely excited over. Hey, River. Oh man, that was what I was excited for. I was excited to play as Miku. Listen. If I'm not good at it the one time, I'm terrible at it. So in the next coming days, in the next coming week, I will be, putting out more information and more exciting stuff about this 2-year celebration. There will also be a donathon, because I'm raising money for some future projects, including possibly VR. Yes, this does mean that you will be able, if all things go according to plan, you will be able to meet me in VR. But like not like the model, because I'm still gonna use a pre-made, because like, who am I if I don't use pre-mades? But you get the point. I'm gonna meet y'all on VR, and it's gonna be a great time, and we're gonna have, oh man, I'm excited for that so much. Hey, say, River, really, River? Alright, that's fine. I just have a new model. I have a new model that I'll be like debuting during my 2nd year anniversary, and it's gonna be a great time. I got the new Manishua model, and I set it up, and God, I want to show y'all now. I want to show y'all so bad. Oh my goodness! I'm like, I was literally about to be like stream with the model, and then I was just like, Ari, no, you have to wait. And they're like, no, I want to show them. I want to show them the model. I'm like, Ari, you have to wait. You have to wait like a person. I had to download Epic Games. Oh no, I had to download Epic Games. This is my depression. Alright, we're gonna play some Stardew. Yeah, we're still playing modded. This is the same mod pack I was playing the other day. I opened it up. I've heard this. I have heard this. I love how you can literally see where, like, has all these are named Seda, and it's just because I stopped playing that. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to download Epic Games. I'll probably download it by the end of next week. I'll put that in my planner. I have a planner now, y'all. Like, I have like a to-do list on my phone. But Ari, how were you doing this before? I was raw dogging it. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was like full blown just like making it work. Yeah, productivity. Ain't that the truth? Let's see. Oh, water my plants. Let's see. Water. Plant. Water. Why do I have so many plants? Oh. What? Why did I plant so many? So, I wasn't doing that before. I do it for events because then I remember when I do things. But otherwise, I have this thing where I have the ADHD that will make me forget to look at my calendar on my phone. Like, I can put my doctor's appointment and then be like, wait, when was my doctor's appointment? Alright, how'd you forget? Listen. Just because it was there doesn't mean I remember. What do you mean? How I forget? How you remember? Shit. I could go and meet more people. Or I could just go to the mines. Guess who's going to the mines? Because honestly, if this game is a life simulator, I'm gonna win by not talking to people. If I don't socialize and meet with people in real life, what makes you think I'm going to socialize with them in the game? That sounds like some bullshit. Although I will say it's very funny. So y'all know how... Wait, where's the mine? Mine is... Am I lost? Don't tell me I'm lost. No, it's over here. Alright. So my first old Stardew playthrough, I went through over 2 years. Over 2 years, y'all. And I didn't meet everyone in the town. Much less romance anyone. And then people were like, oh, you should romance. Who are you romancing? And I was like, I didn't... What? Why are y'all romancing people? What do you mean romance? And that's how I found out I was aromantic. Get the fuck, boy! I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. There we go. But yeah, so this whole thing about the mine, that was how I spent like days back then. I'd be like, I'm gonna go to the mine. And then once I figured out I like made it through the full mine, I would just go through the mines over and over again. And then I found out that there was like you could like, or I would like fish. I spent a lot of time fishing, particularly on the Switch. And then I found out that like, oh, you can do other things. My bad. I could have been like, I should have been like socializing and shit. And I'm just like, that sounds complicated. Let's see. Oh, hello. I didn't even do anything yet. Wait, hold on. Die. Y'all the worst. Y'all the worst. I'ma kill y'all all now. Can't stand any of y'all. Y'all are disgusting. Why don't you kill them? Why don't you kill them? Why are you attacking me when they're right there to be killed? Hey, Plantento, how are you? Got all them creatures trying to like come up on me. There was better ways to say that, Ari. Lunari, there were better ways to say that. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I just said something that I was just like, wait, hold on now. But it was too late. It was already said. Get shouted at. I believe I met Playtendo in the V-Raiders server, if I'm not mistaken. Which I might be, because I have the memory of a shoe. Okay, that's how I met you. I'm just like, I have no memory. All my memory these days has been taken up by weird-ass Reddit stories that are shown on YouTube Shorts. Where it's just like, me, if I was in a lying competition, and my component was a redditor, have I ever tried the Mind Goblins mod? No. I thought that was just depression. Thought that was what we called them. Is that not another? Oh, my bad. Get the fuck out. I wish my brain was my memory was enough of a make baked potato for that. I want an apology in writing. That. Curses. Curse you. Curse you. Curse you. Curse you. There we go. I appreciate it. I am actually moving into a new model soon. And then I will put this one down like a hermit crab moving shells. Did you know that technically a hermit crab does not have to use a shell for its shell, and it can use anything that will hold it? Which does mean that at some point that's probably already happened. There will just be a better majority of hermit crabs using trash. Can I have the old one for science? I would, but it's against TOS. Oh god, I hear creatures. I mean, so, old new me won't shoot old me, but new me will end up, just eating old me. Which is usually how this goes. Did you not know that if you use pre-mates, your old model gets eaten by your new model, and it thus continues the cycle of models. Exactly. Boy. Wait, no, don't clip that. Don't clip that. JoJo Corporation, get the fuck out. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's just the wall. I was slicing out the wall. Correct! Correct! Although I'm not a big fan of Pierre either, but like, out of the two... Fuck you, Maurice! Ah, okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have enough space. I have personal, long-standing beef with Joja. So allow me to explain. I used to work at Whole Foods. Whole Foods, when I was working there, got taken over by Amazon. And if you thought working at Whole Foods before the Amazon takeover was bad, working there after the Amazon takeover was so much worse. They got rid of the store manager. And since Joja is essentially just Amazon, but in game, I have a moral and personal obligation to hate Joja from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, fuck you, Joja. Like, Pierre also kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm looking at you, guy who like was just like, LMAO, inflation, so I'm going to charge you higher prices on seeds this year too, because somehow that makes sense. And I'm like, that didn't even make sense. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck off. Oh my god, die. Uh, but on the whole, lesser of two evils, I'll take Peter any day of the week. I mean, to be fair, right? I'm a farmer. Farmers are not particularly known for being rich. Wait, I got new shoes. Oh wait, no. These shoes are better. I don't got new shoes. Have a new betrayal! Stream is going pretty well. I have not cried one time, and I take that as a win at this point. If I go a stream without crying, I get ice cream afterwards, so you know. That's the rule of this. Oh hey, I got white algae, which okay. I have a question to y'all for y'all. Just does that not look sus to anyone else? It's super slimy. Like someone put that in the game. Someone made the choice of that. Someone said, you know what? I'm gonna make that extra cursed. Why am I in jail? I just realized Mix It Up wasn't open either. I'm stupid. I was just like, why my Daily Coco's not working? It was because Mix It Up wasn't open. Slow clap for Ari. I don't know what's going on with Mix It Up. Mix It Up, what you doing? Mix It Up, what you doing, baby? Hold on, I realize what's going on. Give me 1 minute. As of what I just did. Listen. I'm not wrong. If I was wrong, then it wouldn't be so sus. And it's sus because I'm not wrong. And I stand by that. Don't bonk me. Don't bonk me because I'm right. See, I can make it worse. I can make it more sus, but I won't. I won't because I'm better than that. I'm not better than that, but it's because I don't want to get clipped live on stream doing that. I can make it weirder, I promise. Listen, I can pretend I am, okay? Let me delude myself. Ooh, jacket. No jacket. I'm gonna throw away the shoes. The shoes are not doing me any favors right now. I am better than that, okay? I am a well-behaved individual who's not at all cursed and has never said a cursed thing in my life. I am totally normal and who am I kidding? I'm not lying to my audience, I'm lying to myself. The only person I'm lying to here is myself. Don't start with me. Oh, I just realized we're on like floor 19. We can get down to floor 20 right now. Boop. And Ooh, we got a fancier sword. I want you to think about what you just said, Zero. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh. More white algae, huh? Why is there so much white algae here? There's more white algae than I feel like there should be here. At least the regular algae does not look like that. Oh, alright. I need y'all not to clip the next words that come out of my mouth. I need you to promise me, chat. Promise me you will not clip the next word that come out of my mouth. So, the green algae says it's really slimy. Green algae is normal color. The white algae says it's super slimy. Need you to level with me, chat. Why is the white algae super slimy? That's sus as fuck. That's sus as fuck. You can't change my mind. Definitely, if your algae is tasting like garlic, you've done something wrong. Listen. I said y'all can't clip it. I didn't say I couldn't clip it. Oh, there it is. Finally, a fish. Oh, now the fish are coming out. Oh, hello. Got a whole purple star goldfish. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Other fish. Yeesh. Wait, the bots chose violence today? Oh no, what did the bots do? Broken CD. Okay, that's not the right one. Do I have access to the fish tank? Oh no, that was... that was me. That was me. Good luck with the game. I do intend to play Expedition 33 at some point, but Zero had told me that there are like quick time actions in the game, and I'm not good at quick time actions, and I didn't want to be bad at quick time actions in public today. Jade, hi. I was just like, I'm gonna be better than next week. How about that? How are you? Ooh, we got cave jelly. I'm getting too much slime. I'm getting too much slimy stuff. Okay. So you see, that's the problem. That's part of my problem. I had to drop Mario because I could not get the rhythm of the game. Because Paper Mario like has those quick time defenses, and I got stuck at that stupid tutorial, and it does not let you pass. And so I gave up. So if I cannot feel it in my bones like I could with You Don't Know Change on Expert. And even on Expert, I only got a C. I played that game over, that song over 100 times on hard. Hard, I played over 100 times. I got stats and everything. I think I got like a B in score in hindsight. Anyways, and then when it came to Expert, which is just supposed to be one level above, yeah, no, I was a solid C, and You Don't Know Change was the only one I can get through. I still have nightmares from You Don't Know Change. I would appreciate it. Hey, guy. What would possess me to do that? I enjoy idle rhythm games, and You Don't Know Change was one of the first songs you got in Love Live School Idol Festival, and it was one of the most forgiving. So it was the first one that I cleared on Expert. And to this day, I have You Don't Know Change burned into my scalp. Witcher Demon, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? 2064 read-only memories. Oh, fun. Is that a puzzle game? That feels like a puzzle game. What are your thoughts? What are our thoughts on the Mayor Paladin? We hate him. We hate him. How was read-only memories? And thank you so much for the follow, Infinity Bandana. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Welcome in. Heidi, my name is Lunati, your cozy mommy VTuber, caught between dimensions. And today we are playing Stardew Valley. If you would like to take, if you needed to take any full stream self-care, please feel free. I hope your stream went fantastic, and thank you for trusting me with your community. I'm pretty sure the Pelican town is this town, and he sucks. Oh, that sounds really cool. I do love me some sci-fi. I don't get it. What's the coincidence? He does. And not only that, okay, but he looked at the fact that this town has a homeless problem. Oh, that's cool. Where are you from? I just feel like I wouldn't want to be mayor. I wouldn't want to be mayor. But like, I'd be a better mayor than this guy. Fuck this guy. Half Latino, listen. As long as you claim the Latino inside of you, I welcome you. I welcome you into our lands. Surprisingly inclusive game. Ooh. Oh, we love to see that. Good luck getting home. Don't hit any trucks. He is definitely a mayor. All I'm gonna say is this: anyone who would tell someone who he's been stringing along for years, I can't be up front. I can't be out with you, out in public with you, because you're gonna hurt my chances for re-election. Nah, screw that guy. I hate Lewis. All my friends, all my homies, they hate Lewis. Yes, it was. I know. I'm fucking with you. I have. This is a Lewis hating household, 100%. Oh, that's awesome. So you're trilingual? My mom is from Puerto Rico, although I was not born there. And so I grew up speaking both English and Spanish at the same time, which does make it difficult when people want me to teach them Spanish, because I can't do that, because I barely know how I speak Spanish. I just feel it in my soul. Oh no, not Penelope. Baby wipe will help. A baby wipe or a wet towel. A wet paper towel should help that, I think. Lewis is a garbage mayor and a garbage man and a garbage partner. Anyone who is just like, no, honey, I know we've been dating for years, and I know our town is full of married people, but I cannot be put in public with you in the town that we live in, because I can't be caught being in public with the woman that I've spent years stringing along. Is a kind of sucky dude. Like, I understand if you want to keep your relationship private, that's fine, but you live in the same town as her. Buddy, at some point, people are gonna notice. You know what though? I believe she deserved those tax cuts. Yeah, of course. Listen. There is a reason. You will never find me dating a man like Lewis. Because Ari would never. I have standards. Thank you very much. He's just like, oh yeah, I know that this town is about to be literally run out by like an evil corporation. But am I gonna do anything about it? Nah. Instead, I'm gonna wait for this dude for this dude that just rolled in from who knows where the fuck to save us. Save us from me, even. I hate Lewis. All my homies hate Lewis. When do I need to make a charcoal kiln? Oh, I need copper bars. Do I have enough copper? I do have enough copper. Do I need... Okay, so I need stone. I have more than enough stone for this. Okay, so I'm gonna make a furnace. Oh wow, that's super cool, man. That's super cool, Infinity. Would you prefer I call you Infinity or call you Bandana? Okay. That's good to know. He really is. And my thing is this. I remember that like he'll go around and be like, oh, it's tax day. It's like, what are you doing for those taxes, my guy? You're doing ain't shit for those taxes, is what you're doing. Alright, so... Okay, I do actually have to buy that, don't I? That's annoying. That's annoying. But we'll start with this. No, I do not want to eat the smoked minnow. I want... Congratulations! I try to make sure to get everyone, like, get people's names right. Where are those taxes going? Going his statues. The statues he makes to him for himself as an exemplar example of his own hubris. I can now make... Oh, okay. I need wood. Put away the stone. Take out the wood. I can make a charcoal kiln. You know what? I will never, ever, ever apologize for putting his stuff, his underwear in the soup. Oh my god, did you just mention Lazy Town? In front of me, Bookie. I'm insulted. I'm hurt. I feel old just for the reference. I feel Eldent. No, I do not want to. This is modded. This is very heavily modded. This is a full mod pack. I don't know. I feel like if we were to run Lewis out of town, we wouldn't be doing a negative. My condolences, Boogie. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I have spent much time working on perfecting my voice. Because contrary to popular belief, it is not like I just wake up and talk like this. Listen, the day that they bring out that mod is the day we win. Is that still not... That's still not working? Jesus. I'm sorry, River. I'll have to fix. Oh right, I had fixed them and then they were acting really weird, so I turned them off again. Alright, I gotta get more coal. Coal, where coal? Coal here, fire here, go forth. I just realized I haven't watered my cat. I have a... I'm a garbage human being, and I did not take care of Miso. I should pet Miso. Miso, I'm so sorry, my beloved. Okay. Ooh, idea. I put one here. I put one here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so we have ads will be starting in about 3 minutes. If you would like to avoid the ads, please feel free to subscribe. Use your Twitch Prime subscription if you have yet to, and get your subscription for free. Thank you for supporting the channel. Enjoy your lurk, Jade. I have set up an automation system now. So I just put fish in the chest. Exactly. Or use Twitch Turbo. Tell Twitch to go fuck itself. I put a bunch of fish in the chest with some coal. And now it'll automatically process it because I have the automate mod on. And while that's happening, I can go catch some more fish. I miss playing this with you together with you too. Whenever you stop fighting with people on the internet and you get enough internet too, we're down. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the posture check. I'm slipping forward in my chair. Hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna hold on to one of these breams because I know I need them. One. I need a smallmouth bass. I'm gonna take this one though. Okay. Oh, and I actually have a bream here. Okay. I do not drink. I actually have a very big sensitivity to alcohol. I am not a hoarder as much as I am like I'm the kind of person who likes to kind of finish the game. Pippo, you're such a good boy. I'm so very, very proud of you, working as hard as you are. Make sure to get some rest, okay? Oh, it is getting late. Good point. Good point, game. If I put all these here, I take these out, and those should be ready by the morning. Yeah, I mean, it's just not my particular thing. I know some people who drink. I know some people who don't. Ooh, I'm gonna go with Fisher. Are we gonna have a bait maker? 1735, with most of it coming from those 3 ghost fish. Although the most smallmouth bass got me more per item from the looks of it. Ah, I love Frosty. I love Frosty for things like that. Oh, only one of them is done. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, let's see. I thought that they were like processed through it at night. Apparently not. Yeah, I know a lot of Latinos who don't drink. And I'm just not a drinker myself. But I respect, I respect the choices of anyone who does or doesn't drink. As long as you respect the choices of others, I'm happy with it. So the honest fact of the matter is just I take some medicine that don't go along well with that sort of thing. So I don't drink for my own health. Because it's just like a personal thing. I really wish I could rob this person with their potatoes. Give me potatoes. Let me rob you. Sorry, I think you're younger than me. Alright, let's see. Specialty fish bundle. Ocean fish, lake fish, night fish. Okay. Yeah, I'm 32, turning 33 this year. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not the best, I don't really have a history with alcohol, but the one time that I did drink, I passed out afterwards, so it doesn't help that I was working, crazy shifts at the time. Oh, hold on. Mermaid. There we go. Where is it? Exotic foraging bundle. There we go. We can get the rest of that stuff with the... I'm forgetting what the name of it is. There's a bundle that will give me the rest of that stuff. It's the cave. The mushroom cave. I gotcha. You know, my thing is this, as long as you're okay with who you are now, and as long as you're not hurting other people, then, you know, your past is something that I don't have to, you know, you don't have to worry about as much. Because who doesn't have a past, you know what I mean? I might not remember mine, but I'm sure I have one. I just have no memory of it. Let's see. I gotta collect as many, oh yeah, no, that's genuinely fair. I understand that. Also, you're a boxer, that's so cool. I wish I could do that kind of thing. I should switch up my fishing. I should grab my, what is it called? I grab my scythe. And put all these things away. Yeah. And then we organize this. Enki, hi! How are you? If y'all have not checked out the cutest pumpkin bat this side of the galaxy, you definitely should. Enki is one of my lovely friends who I met about a year ago, I believe. And Enki will be taking part in the 2-year anniversary. Hey Suku, how are you? Welcome in. I'm doing well. Ooh. Jeez. Did you enjoy boxing? Because that feels like something that would be like... I don't know. I feel like that'd be something that might be a little, like, difficult. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm glad you're doing well. What was your favorite part of being a boxer? It has been, right? It feels like it's been so long and yet so little time has passed. But that's also because I have no understanding of time. So like, that's probably on me. Time is fake and an illusion, and I refuse to believe in it. Let's see. I'm just like deforesting my land, and at some point I do have to plant new trees, but when I plant my trees, I'm going to make sure that they are all orderly and organized, and then I can then farm them for more wood and more tree. I tried to do karate as a kid because I was also bullied. But the thing is that although it did stop like the immediate bullying, I wasn't very good at it, so I didn't stick with it for long. But it scared my classmates for a little bit. Yeah, I want to actually hear that story because it's a very, very interesting story. So when I was in elementary school, I went to a G&T class. Hey Felgarth, how are you? And in this class, a lot of my classmates were just like really mean. They weren't nice people. They're the reason that I truly and honestly believe that, like, children are evil if you let them be. And it was because my class was allowed to be evil, and they just, like, they became basically, like, like a horror story of what, of, like, you know, what children were like. So when I was in this school, around 3rd grade, I got really tired of being bullied, and my older god sister was taking karate. So I said, hey, Farika, I want to take karate with you because I don't want to be bullied anymore. And she's just like, bet. And she got me signed up at her dojo, which was at the local gym. And it was crazy because I was terrible at it. And the guy was very, like, fight focused, which is great, but when you have a bunch of small children, not the safest. And he'd be like, if you don't know how to, like, fight each other well, then you're not gonna go super well here. And I ended up dropping out after a few months because he would also bully me. But during that glorious, glorious time, one of my classmates had gotten wind, I don't know how, that I had started karate class. And one day, a bunch of my classmates were bullying me. And they were like, leave Ari alone. Ari knows karate. And immediately, it was like parting the Red Sea. The crowd dispersed and left me alone because they were afraid that I was going to punch them in the face. We were 8. How's work going? What do you eat for lunch? I was good. I was known for hitting people so hard in the liver would break the opponent's ribs. Oh, goodness. I mean, I guess, you know, you want to be good at what you do. A boy ripped the tail off of my stuffed dog in daycare. And my mom's explanation of my retaliation was, you mauled the boy, you didn't have nails. Listen. I'm just saying, fuck around and find out. I feel like he deserved it. I'll stand by little Inky. We would have jumped him. But probably the brightest sign of my future was when I was like 3, and my mother tells me this story every so often. When I was like 2 or 3, we were at the playground. Someone stole one of my sandals. And I go to my mom, and she's just like, Ari, where are your sandals? Where's your sandal? And I'm pointing to where this bully child stole my sandal and buried it in the sand. And she's just like, did you just let them steal your sandal? And I'm looking at her like, what was I supposed to do about it? And then she tells me the story every so often. She's just like, you didn't fight the child. You just came to me, or like, they stole my, like, looking like nothing was particularly wrong. And then she was the one who realized that someone stole my sandal. And that's my villain origin story. No one ever stole my sandal again. Oh, that's adorable. Listen, all I'm saying is this. If he didn't want to get mauled, Inky, he shouldn't have ripped the tail off your dog. I'm not gonna blame the victim here, but like, was he really the victim? I don't think so. I think the only thing he was a victim of was fuck around and find out. I'll stand by that. You know, sometimes I hear myself talk, and then I'm like, why are my friends afraid of me? And then I hear myself talk, and I'm like, oh, that's why they're afraid of me. Just like, all right, that's why. Oh no! I was afraid of that. Are they weren't too expensive though, so you'd be able to replace them, right? You see, that'd be my concern, yeah. That'd be part of my concern. The other part of my concern being like, I don't know. That feels painful though. That sounds painful. That sounds like not my kind of like that would be like extremely painful to the point that I wouldn't enjoy myself. Aw, still. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're able to replace them, but like still, that's annoying. Let me see. I have candles, right? I do have a candle. I have a torch. Here we go. I'm gonna get another torch though. I can figure out how to make more torches. Oh, it's just sap. Oh, I have so much sap. Literally, Amazon sells them all of the time, like forever and always. It does not matter what time of the year it is. If you need Christmas lights, Amazon will sell them to you, and for like not that expensive either. And yeah, like I know Amazon sucks, but you know. Around here, the dollar store does not actually start selling Christmas stuff until around Christmas. I'm not sure why. You would think they would make like a decent amount of money off of Christmas stuff, even outside of Christmas, but like, nope. You wait, motherfucker. And I'm like, I guess I'm waiting them. Alright, let's see. Where do I want to plant these? Why is Kitty out here? Cat, what? In the blue hell? You strange cat, I swear. Let's see. I want to make sure that they all have, like, space to grow. I don't want to cram them. What do I call the Schedule 1 game in Spanish? I don't know. I had never thought about it. Also, like, okay, so for clarification, I am very bad at translations and Schedule 1. Por Dios, infinity. Oh my god, I walked straight into that one. So technically, schedule is schedule, which makes it very hard to be like, schedule uno, that doesn't make sense. But schedule one. Ay, no puedo. Oh man, that hurt me. That hurt me deeply in my soul. Wait. You didn't tell me you got out? Of course. Of course I do. I'm preparing myself for the pun now. But yes. Yes, I do. Hold on. Hold on. Update me. You didn't tell me you got out of the hospital. What happened? Or did you tell me and I just didn't see the text message? That might be what happened. That's on me. One Piece and One Punch Man. Oh my god. Come on. You can't do this to me. Well, I'm glad you're back home. How's your leg feeling? Yeah, no, for sure. That makes a lot of sense. You probably should, you know, I want to tell you to rest your leg, but I know you won't. So like, I'm gonna tell you to like, be safe and don't do anything. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I can't tell you not to drive, but I can tell you not to do anything stupid. I hope you can. I hope you can. I want you to understand that the deep disappointment on my face can only be rivaled by like an actual Latino mother. Hey Red, how are you? I know you do. But at least take off tonight, okay? Jeez. You have a brain. You just, you know, sometimes you forget about it because it happens to be in the same place as the candle, which was probably not the best construction, but you know. You're a candle. I can't ask questions. You see, that's fair. Ash, hi! The worst part that I know I can't even argue with that because that's so true. Except for my own mother, because my own mother is the one who makes the bad jokes. And then it's just like, why don't you like my jokes? And I'm like, Mom, they weren't even jokes. I totally say, why don't you like my jokes? I'm like, Ma, I thought jokes were supposed to be funny. And then she'll usually hit me. But like that, I feel like that's deserved. I feel like at that point that's fair. That's when I get called Teen Freddy Wednesday, I get smacked, and I'm like, that's fair. I'll take that L. Ash is another one of the lovely individuals who will be taking part in the 2nd year anniversary celebration. See, La Chancla is only scary if the person throwing it can aim. Good thing my mom can't. There's some people I really wanted to invite, but like the scheduling and stuff wouldn't work. Or I am just too afraid to ask them. Alright, I'm gonna level with y'all. I wanted to invite Pinbun so bad. Pinbun over on Twitter. I really like her and I kind of look up to her a little bit. And I think she's really cool. And I really want to collab with her. And I was gonna invite her, but I got scared because I don't want her to think I'm like being a weirdo or like trying to clout chase. And I'm just like, no, I just want to hang out with you. I'm sorry. I'm it's not gonna be a little scary and I refuse to do it, but like also like she seems really cool. I don't look up to a lot of YouTubers like that. Like a lot of YouTubers, I'm just like, okay, you're like fine. But like, I don't know. I feel like she would probably just say no and like that'd be the end of it. I'm like, cool, okay, but I would feel so embarrassed that I'd want the earth to swallow me whole. And I can't deal with that kind of, I can't deal with those kind of feelings, so I will just stand here in the corner poking at my mushrooms. Just ask them. I can't just ask people things. Valgarth, what do I look like to you? A social person? A person with my head on my shoulders and like, you know, I was gonna say and like social social status, but I do have social status, but I also have paralyzing anxiety. Here's my thing, right? I don't take too much stock in anything Michael Scott says. Because he's Michael fucking Scott. So here's, yeah, like you get rejected 100%, 0%, like 0% of the time that you don't ask. But also, and hear me out here, I've learned something about the VTuber industry, and that's that the worst thing that they can say, turns out it's not no. It is in fact, it is in fact vague tweeting about you. And I can't live with that on me. No, I wholeheartedly refuse to live with a vague tweet on me. Mm-mm. If I'm gonna live with a vague tweet on me, I want it to be something I actually did, something I deserved. Not because I dared to do something. No, I refuse. That's why it's so funny to me when people are just like, oh, I'm scared of Ari, or like Ari intimidates me. And I was like, I am literally intimidated by almost everyone. Please do not be intimidated by me at all. Like, it is very difficult. And that is the reason that I've ended up in so many situations. It's because I have a very hard time saying no. But the thing is more like, I don't want to put other people in like an uncomfortable situation, so I will keep to myself at all times until I have to, like with the 2nd year anniversary. And then I'm like reaching out to people who I've known for over a year, and I'm like, hey, do you like want to hang out? And it's like, literally, yeah. I was scared of asking you, and I'm like, I'm scared of asking you. What do you mean? So genuinely, if you ever think a VTuber is like scary, please understand they are probably just as scared of you as you are of them, if not more scared. We're all spiders. I want to hope saying that actually. I want to be held to that. I have a very hard time saying no to things, even if I don't want to do them. And so I'll say yes, and then I'll be like, wow, this kind of fucking sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's like, you should have said no, Ari. And I was like, but I don't want to be rude. Like, why would I be rude when instead I could be in pain? And they're like, you're insane. I'm like, we knew this though. Like, we knew that. But one day, I promise you, chat, I'm gonna start saying no to things. And that's probably what I'm gonna be canceled over. It's probably gonna be because I said no to the wrong person, and I say it in the wrong tone. And they're like, oh, well, Ari thinks she's too good for the rest of us. And I'm like, that's not what I said. No. That's not what I said. I just said no. So, so fun fact, Bandana. Most streamers have some level of the tism. I don't know what it is, but somehow, so many of them are autistic. Yeah, I got it. What's up? Wait, fuck. The delayed reaction of it all, oh my god. No. Oh god, I'm gonna be canceled. I'm gonna be canceled because I said that wrong. Oh god, oh no. I'm dissolving into the sea. Goodbye, cruel world. Yeah, no, I know. But I'm also saying, like, there are a lot of autistic people in the industry. There's a lot of us. I would dare say that particularly VTubing is just like the autistic paradise almost. Like, there are so. I want you to raise your hand in the chat right now if you are autistic. Like, exactly. There are so many of us. We are everywhere. So woohoo! Ping. Okay. I was like, is it DM? Is it ping? If it's ping, I don't have to worry about it. If it's DM, oh god, oh no, what did I do? Oh no, I am very autistic, yes. My thing is this, if you haven't been checked for autism and you are a VTuber, you don't need to be checked. You like, okay, you should still probably be checked, but like, odds are, you know what I mean? The chance of you being autistic and being a VTuber is never zero. If you say that you are not autistic and you are a VTuber, I do have to wonder, what else is going on in that brain of yours? Are you hiding something from us? What do you mean you're autistic? What does this look like to you? And that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with being non-autistic. But if you are a VTuber and you're not autistic, at least a little autistic, right? And I know people like, everyone's a little autistic. No, I mean, like, you know, if you can't at least raise one person's suspicion about your spectrum status, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Feels weird, man. I mean, I say this as someone who was diagnosed. So I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was like 10. I was diagnosed with autism at the age of 13. Back then it was called Asperger's syndrome, but then I found out a little too much history about the guy behind the name of Asperger. And I just said I'm autistic. I'm just like, nope, not going down that rabbit hole. I refuse. Yes, Ash, that is why you're my friend, because you are an entirely typical 100% normal person. Yep, 100%. What was I saying? Yeah. So I found out when I was 13, and it was a Puerto Rican doctor who told my mother, he's just like, hey, you see that child there? This child you love? Yeah, that's I don't want, she said, I don't want to put a label on it, but she is autistic. She said Asperger's syndrome, but she was like, she's on the spectrum. Okay. My top? Probably top 6? It's okay, let me think. So there's Precure. I got to. Take care, Felgarth. Have a great evening. Precure. I got to. Pretty Rhythm. Sort of Love Live. And Love Live was an old favorite. We're gonna put Higurashi in its place now. And Stardew Valley. And the 7th, Kirby. Not only are none of those holistic choices, majority of those are not heterosexual choices either. Yeah, I actually played the first arc, the first question arc on stream, and it was so much fun. But it was over 30. It was long. It was long. Particularly because we would like chat in the middle of it. But that's the best part of playing a visual novel with your friends. It's that you do end up like cracking jokes and stuff. And it was a great time. I think that the way that we played Higurashi was honestly the most fun way to play Higurashi. Even though I know that like some people were just like, well, this is not really Higurashi, but I was like, in essence, I feel like it was. No, for sure. No, and that's the reason I don't play it anymore. I think the thing was more that Higurashi was always going to be long, right? I knew that going in. Higurashi up front, without any voicing, is over 30 hours. If I had sat here and played Higurashi by myself, it would have taken me 60 hours. The thing is that 60 hours is 10 streams. No, 60 hours is more like 15, 20 streams. So it would have been 20 days of Higurashi by myself. And I have anxiety. I would not have been able to get through 20 days of Higurashi by myself. The reason that it was manageable was because of my friends. But I definitely get where you're coming from. Like, as a viewer, I can see why it wouldn't always be the most fun. Especially if you're, like, invested in the story. Which is part of the reason I stopped playing it. Because I can see why it would be a difficult sell for someone who might be coming in and we're, like, still trying to get through us, like, not even that. We're not that far in. Like, we're halfway through the story now. And you're just like, what's going on? Where am I? Where are we? I don't think we could ever deal with Hatoful Boyfriend after what we saw of Hatoful Boyfriend, honestly. I would like to pretend I never saw that, actually. And I know I genuinely don't believe that we could have coped with seeing more of it. Oh, hey. Thanks, Dad. I just realized I can make a freaking... Ooh, do I have enough coal and stuff? I think I do. Need 1 coal. Need my wood. I'm so glad you did, but it's... Again, that's one of those one of those VNs that it's just like I could see why people would be like, yeah, maybe we don't ever do this again. Because Hot to Full Boyfriend, if nothing else, is a fever dream. Hey, Cyber. So nothing's wrong with Hot to Full Boyfriend, per se. The issue with Hot to Full Boyfriend comes when you realize that every single person involved in Hot to Full Boyfriend is completely and totally deranged. How are you? It's been a minute. And every single person involved in Hot to Full Boyfriend, all of those pigeons are all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy. That's on me. That's genuinely on me. I honestly, have you been on Twitter lately, Cyber? Because I don't feel like I've seen you there lately, and I don't know if it's me or if you've been on Blue Sky. Because if you're on Blue Sky, that might be why I haven't seen you. How was work today? Listen, Boogie. Just because I recommend something doesn't mean it was a good decision. What? Which unfollowed me, you son of a bitch. Okay, I was making sure. I was just like, I know Twitter's been hiding people from me lately, which has been very rude of it, honestly. I really wish we get this shit together there. I do want to know. I'm hoping it went well. I'm guessing it didn't. I'm gonna guess it didn't go super well, but I'm hoping it did. No, it really is though. It's 75 degrees out here, and going from like the temperature it was before, it was like 60 the other day, and now it's like, nah, all of the heat, all of the time. And I'm like, but why? For what cause? Can you know? Oh no, yeah, no, that's fair. That's actually fair. Alright, let me think. I want to go find the bookseller and see what those prices on these books are. It's 87 degrees. That's not temperature anymore, Ash. I truly believe anything over 75 is no longer temperature. That's just a social experiment. You know what? Good on your manager. Good on your boss. Because most bosses won't do that. And I respect your boss for telling you like you need to take the day off because you really don't want to hurt yourself. No, that's not temperature. That's a social experiment. Oh, I got a common mushroom. Let's go. Let me see. Where am I? Where am I going? Oh god. Oh no. Okay, so this is blocked off. I almost walked into the great unknown. This is all blocked off. Got it. I was in a hoodie because it was decent inside. Oh no. That is actually the worst. I'm so sorry, Ash. Let me see. I'm looking to find the bookseller. Is the bookseller on my map? Where are you? Bookseller. Where am I? No. Okay. Where am I? Okay. I think I'm lost. Okay. So I go north. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see how that'd be concerning for your boss, you know? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna grab that. And I don't want any of this other stuff. The only thing I really wanted from him was a price catalog. All these other ones are a ripoff. But now I'll know my like, I'll know how much things are sold for, which is nice. Like, as long as you're not hurting yourself, then like it's fine. But I can definitely see why your boss would have been concerned at the very least, because that sounds like something to be concerned about. You don't want, you know, your employee to get hurt. At least he doesn't want his employee to get hurt. Mine did not care. Mine was just like, when I used to work at Whole Foods, I literally was like one day super sick, and my manager was upset that I was wearing a mask, and they were just like, well, you're looking bad to the customers, you're gonna make the customers scared. And I was just like, let them be scared then. Let them have fear. Like, you mean I can't avoid infecting my customers because you don't want to look bad? Oh shit, yeah. No, then definitely. Have you been in bed have you been in bed otherwise? I hope you've been in bed. Let's see. I have to fix myself. Just rearranging myself. And there we go. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that you didn't have to go in at least. How's your body feeling now? I hope you feel better. I put on new music. I don't know why I changed to some weird thing. There we go. This is proper music. This is proper music. Hi. Oh, got it. Got up, cycled to the grocery store. Oh boy. That's fair. Well, I hope your body feels better at least, you know? Okay, so he said east. East is this way. Okay. I had to like do the never eat soggy waffles thing again. Make sure I wasn't going west. I don't want to go west anymore, you know what I mean? That's good though. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, hold on. Do I have enough of this? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my... Okay, put these away. And grab my wood. And then we're going to put you in the shipping bin. There we go. I'm used to putting... Even still, like, you don't want to overdo things. That's my main concern. I know that even if you're used to putting yourself in pain, like, you don't want to make a habit out of doing it if you don't have to. You know what I mean? Because at some point, your body will no longer be able to withstand it. And it's better to give yourself this time and space that it needs right now, then later on you can't handle the pain. You know what I mean? I have found many a thing. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. Still, you know, I know there's like there's stuff that you can use to treat arthritis, so you may want to consider that kind of thing. But just take care of yourself. That's fair. That's very fair. I understand that. As a fellow chronic pain individual, I get that. I don't know where it wanted me to go, so I did not memorize the place, but oh, that sucks. I'm currently also in pain. The Greats of a King, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the hydrate. We're playing some Stardew Valley, some modded Stardew Valley, and we're catching fish and taking names. Thank you for the reminder. I should actually drink some water right now. Oh, that's so many things. Pero. ¿Dónde? Aquí. Mira. Yo voy a sacar todo este herring que está aquí. Para los próximos 2 minutos, sí, solo puedo hablar español, pero también. La cosa es que algunas veces, porque cuando yo estoy haciendo esto, trabajando, que yo pienso en inglés para hablar español más, ¿cómo se dice? Lo olvidé. Coño. Es más trabajo. Pero para 2 minutos no tanto, pero para mí es como yo olvido las palabras en inglés y más en español. Bienvenido, Derpy Star. ¿Cómo estás? Pero yo creo la semana que viene yo tengo un collab con otro puertorriqueño y vamos a jugar Repo. Me hace falta jugar con gente como eso. Así, porque muchas veces yo juego, pero con 1 o 2 personas y también mucho en inglés, porque muchos de mis amigos no saben español. Y hablar en español para mí, eso que yo digo, que para mí, como con toda esta gente que no habla en español, para mí es tan difícil hablar español ahora. Algunas veces, porque cuando yo hablo español, ellos están como, yo no te entiendo, pero para mí es sexy. Por Dios, bandana, te digo a ti. Hey Derpy, how are you doing? so next week I will be, I think it's next week, I think we're doing it. I will be doing a collab. That's the minute, it says 2 minutes past here. Thank you, Leggy. Next week I will be doing a collab with a whole bunch of other buddy tubers. And we're gonna be playing some Repo together, and I'm super excited because I very rarely get to play with like other buddy tubers, and I am very excited to do so because I love me my buddy tubers. Thank you, Soup. How you doing? Oh my god, it's I had some bandana. I had someone come in here and call me spicy one time, and I almost killed myself. I was just like, all right, you know what? Get the fuck out. I'm doing well. I am playing some mod Stardew, and I just realized I'm going to need. I just need one of those. All right, and then I can solve the rest of these. And I want to. I'm gonna start working on another fish smoker soon, but I don't have all the stuff for it just yet. Apparently, I need different types of sea jelly to get the freaking thing, and I wish I had known that before I. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I have all of them. Wait. Okay. Do I have... Thank you. I am, you know, I grew up speaking both English and Spanish. So for me, it's not super difficult to do both, and it makes me happy when I get to do it. The game, it actually is crossplay. It depends on if you have like another console, it's crossplay. Oh wait, I was gonna take these out. I'm gonna sell these off. So we'll have ads. Yeah, so it is crossplay for you. We have ads running in 3 minutes. If you would like to avoid the ads, please feel free to subscribe. Use your Twitch Prime subscription to avoid paying, or get Twitch Turbo. Either or. The ads help to support the channel, and unfortunately, I have as little control of them as you do. Yes! Yes, it felt so good, you don't understand. Oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I could talk to someone, they can understand me. That's why I started speaking really fast, because I was just like, wait, he understands what I'm saying. This is the best moment of my life. Ah, man. So it is crossplay because I can give you an invite code. And the invite code will allow me to invite you from any console that you're playing, including if you are playing on an Xbox. You will just use the invite code, and the invite code will get you through. I had a friend who recently asked me to teach him how to speak Puerto Rican Spanish. Small issue. I don't remember how I learned. I just speak, and it just kind of comes tumbling out of my mouth. So I couldn't really teach him how, and I felt bad because he was just like, oh, you can't teach me? And I was like, it's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't. because I don't know how I did it. I just did. I just did the talking bits, and it just happens now. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. He was just like, but why? I was just like, I can't control it. It's like, how do you explain to someone that you can't, can we test it? What do you mean? Yeah, no, it's not that hard. The issue is that I cannot teach someone else how to speak Puerto Rican Spanish. Because I don't even, I don't know if what I speak qualifies as Puerto Rican Spanish because I was born in the States. So we can test it on another day, but I am about to actually wrap up at 7:30 because I have a stream early morning tomorrow. But in the near future, I would love to test it with you. Yeah, for sure. So one of those things, because people are just like, oh, well, you're not really Puerto Rican, you're New Yorican, and I'm just like, all right, fine. I guess I don't qualify as Puerto Rican enough for you. Whatever. So then when other people is like, can you teach me Puerto Rican Spanish? And I'm just like, I don't know if I qualify. Like, maybe. Okay, so I think the next day will actually be our last. Because we'll actually be back early tomorrow morning for a bit of a, yeah. So tomorrow we're doing a super early morning stream at like 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is gonna be killer on my systems, but it's fine. Things I do for friends. Yes. Mushroom time. Mushroom. What? I'm trapped on my farm in the mountains. Oh, okay. Oh, Egg Festival's tomorrow. What is your favorite food? I, unfortunately don't know a lot of Ecuadorian food. I'm sorry. It is very easy to answer. I'm gonna say the thing that I say every single time: pastelillos, pastelitos, or empanadas. Because guess what? If you do like those things, you're not only. I don't remember. My brain is frying. I'm sorry. It's been a minute. I'm very sorry. I thought you said Ecuadorian, and I'm sorry if I was wrong. I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Speaking was a mistake. Salvadorian. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what I didn't mean it like that. My bad. Nah, it was legitimately like a mistake. I'm like getting a little tired, and I forget things really easy. So my memory is trash. Listen. I know how it feels. Listen, alright, let me give you some backstory. One time, I had a teacher invite me to an event for Latinos, specifically Dominicans. And I told her, but Miss Summer, I am Puerto Rican. She said, aren't those the same thing? Miss Summer, we have Puerto Ricans, we have Dominicans in the school. Why didn't you invite one of them? out of everyone that you chose, did you choose the one that does it, that is not Dominican? So, you know, I take it seriously because I know what it's like. It was awful. I was just like, I know you did not just say, aren't they the same thing to my face in real time. Get out. Oh, nah, Pupusa smacks though like that. No, that's actually, that's solid. No, Pupusa is solid. Fucking love Pupusa. Oh god, my legs hurt. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. No, I've had people, I had this one person tell me to my face, oh, you're not really Puerto Rican because you were born in the States. You were born in the Bronx. And I'm just like, I don't think that's how that works. Like, my mom was born in Catania though. What's your point? Like, yeah, I don't live in Puerto Rico anymore, but like, you know how many people don't live in Puerto Rico who call themselves Puerto Rican? Like, we have a whole parade over it. It's like, people will find any reason to be stupid and then be mad when you don't want to engage, when you don't want to give their stupidity a chance. No, not that's stupid. You see, that's just, and the thing is that I know that was someone being dumb because I've been there. And I've had people be like, oh, aren't you this? It's like, no, you knew I wasn't. You just wanted to feel superior. Fuck it. Now you just look stupid. And that's my village. That's my second village origin story. Speaking of the teacher, right? This teacher, Miss Summer, who said, aren't Puerto Ricans and Dominicans the same? Which, again, Miss Summer, if you're hearing me right now, hi, and also, no. I think it was yesterday. On Twitter, I said 15 likes, and I'll tell y'all the story of how I ended up in... Oh, 100%. But also, you know. But also we hate each other, so you know. And so I said on Twitter, I said 15 likes, and I'll tell y'all the story of how how I got submitted to an anthology for the same poem, and simultaneously got sent to recommended for intensive therapy. For reference, with the same teacher. Miss Summer decided to celebrate National History Day. I'm a writer. At the time, I primarily wrote poetry. Good night, Matt. Take care. So, I was very, proud of my work because I had worked very hard to come up with pretty damn good poems for a good chunk of my lifetime. And so I wrote a poem. She said you can either come up with a poem that you can find a poem online, or you can write one yourself. Now, hi, I'm Ari and I'm an overachiever. So I wrote one myself. And then it was a simple little poem. There was nothing special. I accidentally left the poem at home. And this is where my troubles began. Because I realized this when I get to school. And I'm like, oh shit, I left my poem at home. Can't go home now because I am a child. And even though I was like a teenager, the cops will stop you, and they had stopped me before for getting my calculator. That's fair. No, that's I can't even argue with that. I can't even argue with that. That's fair. That's true. So what happened was that when I was in 4th grade, so I had me a little thinky think. Anyone who knows me knows that whenever I have a little thinky think, bad things happen. So I had a poem that I wrote when I was in 4th grade called Little Bird. 4th grade Ari was a depressed little fuck because I was being bullied by my entire class. So I decided to rewrite the poem. Submitted it. About a week later, I get stopped by her. And I get pulled into the guidance counselor's office. Take care, Soup. Have a good one. Thank you for popping by. Get pulled into the guidance counselor office. And the guidance counselor is just like, hey, Ari. So, we read your poem. It was beautiful. Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. What's up? She shows me the poem. And she's just like, this is hands down some of the most disturbing poetry I think I've ever read from a student. Whoopsie. So she asked me to read the poem, and I had rewritten a poem that I had written like when I was a child. So yeah, a little whoopsie. So what happened was that we go through the whole like, are you in danger? No. Do you need therapy? I already have a therapist. Well, I can offer you therapy if you need more therapy. I already have a therapist. And this all culminates with me going to my English teacher afterwards and saying, hey, Miss Summer, what the fuck? You could have just like come to me about this and been like, hey, so I read your poem. It's really depressing. Are you okay? And I would have explained myself. I would have explained it pretty concisely. Instead, you brought in someone else. And now you have me on a list. Because I might end up dying. So what's that about? She says, well, I was like, at least the least you could do would be like, oh, I'm sorry, I should have, should have asked you. She's like, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm like, okay. So, what are we doing here? And then she says, I want to submit your poem to an anthology. Now, chat, this is the same poem. This is the same poem that she just sent me. She just referred me to intensive counseling over. And she's just like, but I want to submit it into an anthology, because as much as it was terrifying, it was also great. And so I said, yeah, why not? You already sent me to the guidance counselor over this. I might as well. It was great. In hindsight, like, a little disturbing, but I was also a teenager. I was like 16. Like, what 16-year-old hasn't written like angsty poetry? Apparently my angsty was just my angst was like a little too angsty. So it was about a poem called Little Bird. And it started as a poem basically talking about my very negative feelings as a child. And it kind of just like spiraled from there. And I knew things as a child that I probably, in hindsight, probably shouldn't have known. But it was the only poem I had on hand. And so I was just like, I don't want to get a bad grade over not having my poem on hand. So I submitted the thing that I did. And I got an A. But I also got put on a list. But I got submitted to an anthology, so like, it all balances out in the end. It all balances out in the end. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it was about because, like, you know, there was a reason I got sent to the guidance counselor's office. In hindsight, I was like, hmm. I want to hear that story more than anything else in the world. Oh my god, I want to hear that story. And the best part was that the guidance counselor was just like, well, clearly this topic is still affecting you. I'm just like, yeah, I'm 16. I am actively in therapy. Like, I wonder why it's affecting me. As a teenager, have you met a teenager? But, she wanted to, like, she was just like, I don't know if I should give you an award or call an ambulance. So we might do both. But that was how I ended up, put in an anthology and also put on a list. And then another guidance counselor the next year, who had apparently not heard the story from the year before, told me that I should not try to go to college because I was disabled, and they were just like, you should just shoot for Vested and you're never going to get into a college. So I, being a teenager and being very spiteful, decided, nah, I'm gonna go to a college. Look, that was what I'm saying. Like, let me cook. My thing is, like, if it was someone of my age, I was like, you know, in my 30s now, and I was writing that same poem, okay, maybe we get, like, you know, a doctor involved. But there was already a doctor involved. Not only that, but I had very clearly explained, hey, I had just forgotten my poem at home, and I wrote this one on the go. And it just so happened to be a poem that I had written when I was younger, rewritten. And she did not want to hear that. And she was very upset. But you know, sometimes that wasn't even the first anthology. That was not the first poem I'd ever written. Apparently, like, it was a redux of what I had done when I was 9. Hey Ken, how are you? It's been so long. I've missed you. I'm doing pretty well. I am playing some Stardew, and we're actually about to wrap up for the night. No, that's fair. That's honestly, like, I can't even disagree, because, like, it was fucked up. I'm doing well. I am going to probably wrap up now, though, because I am going to be up very early tomorrow, and I'm going to be streaming at 8 a.m. The things I do for friendship. Oh, the things I do for friendship. So, let's sell those. I know! I'll be back very soon. It's not only my streaming tomorrow, but I'm streaming more regularly from next week. So, and next week we start my celebration of my 2nd year anniversary. And that'll be a 2-week long celebration. I'm very, very excited to show you all the things that I have cooked up. And with that, thank you so much for coming by. I will see you again tomorrow for at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you convert that to your time. And we're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna prepare a raid party for my dear friend Kyriel. Enki. Okay, Enki's live. Let's go. We're gonna raid my friend Enki. And until next time, this is Adulati signing out. Bye.